During the summer, we have summer camps, which are also tons of fun. So that's kind of what we do here. Right now we have around 70 animals, 70 alpacas with over 100 overall animals. I am trying to downsize the number of alpacas that we have. Not that I don't love the alpacas, but I certainly do. But I would like to focus more on the agritourism, and in doing so, I just need to create a little space on the property for the other animals that I'd like to bring in. So I do have some animals for sale. We had always been a show farm, meaning that we would take our animals across the country. And we're actually named the #1 farm of our size for the past 3 years. So in 2022, 2023, and 2024, we were named the #1 farm of our size. So I feel very accomplished in what we did. I feel very comfortable with our knowledge. I feel very comfortable with our ability to breed high-end animals. But as many of you know, Dawn, the co-owner, unfortunately passed away in May of 2023. And so it's me. I'm Carrie. I'm running the farm, and I have discovered that I just can't do it all. I can't do the agritourism. I can't run the farm store. I own a all-natural skincare company, and we raise bees, and so we make different types of honey. I just can't do it all. And so for that reason, I'm giving up a good portion of the shows. Won't give them all up, but I'm giving up a good portion of them. And so with that being said, that's how come I want to get rid of some of these animals. But I love having babies. So we will continue to have babies. Yep. So this little girl is definitely okay. She's doing okay. What's happening now is she's just taking a little nap, okay? So as soon as Mama finishes passing her placenta, which looks like it should be any time now, then we'll get her up. I will probably, check on your baby, Millie. Good job. As soon as she's being stimulated by Mama. Okay, as soon as Millie passes that afterbirth, which it looks like it's coming right now. Yep, there we go. It's out. All right. So, this is the afterbirth here. Okay. So now Millie is ready to start nursing. So let me clean this up. Good job, Mel. Yep, that came out of you. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so let's see what we all got here. So we just have to inspect this to make sure that it looks like it all came out. Okay, so the alpaca uterus has 2 horns. So obviously one horn, this right here is the horn, most likely the left horn that the baby was in. We just need to make sure that it's nice and smooth and not broken. And it is. So this is filled with blood. We'll get this all cleaned up. And then come back out here and take care of baby. Good job, Mel.
She's okay, guys.
All right. So I just washed my hands after touching that after birth. I'm going to sit this little one up. Come on. Time to get up. What we're also going to do, we're going to give her a little bit of K-Rose syrup. Okay. The K-Rose syrup helps to stimulate her, gives her a little bit of sugar. We're going to give her some the drugs that we always give. So we always give Bose, vitamin A and D, and then we give them a little bit of vitamin D to help stimulate, vitamin B to help stimulate them to want to drink. This little one is acting just exactly as she's supposed to, okay? It is really super hard to be born. I do wish she was a little bit more active, but at this point in time, I'm not super concerned. I'm concerned enough that we're gonna help her along, but it's only been like 45 minutes since she was born. Like I said, ideally she would be up and at 'em, but she's not. So she's just taking a little bit longer time to get started, and that's okay. We'll give her as much time as she needs, and we're going to support her while she's doing all that. Okay? What do you think? What you think? Yeah. Got that mouth moving. I know you're hungry. She's feeling nice and dry. Yes, she is. I'm going to check her temperature one more time. If it's gotten up to close to 100, then I'll take off this coat. We don't want them to be too warm. Let's see. Let's see where we're at, little one. I love that you're stretching your legs out. If you could stretch them out and stand up, that would be even better.
People are asking about Millie.
Millie's doing just fine. So she passed her after birth. She's still just a little bit tired. Temperature is up. Let's see, it's at 99.3. Let's see if it just keeps on going. All right, yep, so it's at 99.3. So she's almost where she needs to be. So we're just going to give her a little bit of medicine. So the first thing that we're going to give her is this is going to be vitamin B. This will just stimulate her, make her want to eat. And then we'll give her, the next is going to be Bose. This is selenium. And so we know that we're in a selenium deficiency area. So we need to make sure they have enough selenium. And then this is going to be vitamin A and D. And this is just good for her overall health. And then we're going to give her, oh, there we go. She didn't like that, Nikki. No. Good job. You got her to roll all the way over. All right. And yep, and then we're going to give her some jump start, okay? So this, we're just going to put this in her mouth. Give her a little bit of... Got it? There you go. Okay, and there, so the jump start has just a little bit of sugar, some nutrients to help them get them started. All of that should help her. We had to do this yesterday for that little one as well, okay? There we go. See, look at this. So now she's sitting up completely and totally on her own. I'm not helping her at all. That jump start works really, really, really fast. So we'll keep that going. While that's happening, if Nikki wants to hold Millie, I'm going to strip her teeth to get rid of the wax.
This should be fine.
Yeah, this should be fun. Fun for all involved. Okay, one has milk. All right. Come on, Mel. Okay, left. Back one has milk. Okay, and right back one has milk. All right, so we're all ready. Whenever baby's ready, we're all ready. Millie's ready. So it won't be long, and this baby's gonna get up on her own. I just feel it. Look at that. So she starts. Look how much stronger she's getting. She just gets getting her head up. Once they get started, they get started. Okay. All right, come on, little one. I know. What do we think?
There's this too.
Okay. Yeah, let's just give her a little. We're also going to give her just a tiny bit of K-Row syrup. If I let go of her, she will flop down. But look at this, she's so much stronger. Okay, so Nikki's just giving her a little bit of K-Row syrup on her lips and on her in her mouth, just to give her a little bit more strength. You don't want to give them too much. You don't want them to have problems with. Oh, down she goes. You don't want them to have problems with their blood sugars, but we do need her to just kind of pep up a little.
Is this Millie's first baby?
So this is not Millie's first baby. This is Millie's second baby. Her first baby was Renegade. Renegade is now 4, I believe. So alpacas take about 11 and a half months for gestation, sometimes a little bit more. So we had given, after Renegade, we had given Millie a year off before getting her pregnant. We then sent her to New York to get her pregnant. Whenever she came back from New York, I believe it was in October of 2022, we know for sure that she was pregnant at that time. But by the time that spring rolled around, she no longer had a baby in her. So in 2023, we sent her back to New York and then got her pregnant again. And that's this baby girl. So this is Millie's second pregnancy, second baby. Third pregnancy, but the other pregnancy, they can resorb their pregnancies, and so that's what happened. She resorbed her pregnancy sometime between coming back from New York and being here in summer, which is very unfortunate. You can't always tell that they're pregnant. They hide their pregnancies pretty well. They're pretty fluffy, so you can't always tell that they're pregnant. What other questions have we seen?
Was Renegade named? What is Renegade named after?
So Renegade is named after, apparently there was some sort of TikTok trend or something that was happening around that time. I'm not exactly sure what it was. My daughter, who is now 14, was convinced that the first gray male born on the farm should be called Renegade. So here we are, Renegade. We'll have to come up with a good name for her. Maybe if there's a good TikTok trend going around with the girl's name in it, we'll name her that to kind of keep in the same with Renegade. If not, we will be needing a good name for her. I don't have any names picked out. Occasionally, I'll have it like a name or an idea, but not this year. Honestly, no idea. So, any name suggestions you have would be appreciated. Come on, little one. Let's stand up.
People want to know how long it takes before they walk, typically.
So, it can take them anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Some amazing ones are up in 15 minutes. This right here is completely normal. I would say, 30 minutes to 2 hours. Zoe's baby yesterday took about 2 hours to get up. And now she's up. She's nursing. She's doing great. That was Zoe's baby yesterday. Sorry, this is Millie's baby. So it does take them just a little bit of time. But I don't know if you can see this, but this tongue and these lips are moving. She's hungry, okay? Which is a really, really good sign. That's what normally makes them get up. Oh, look at that. She sat up all by herself. That was with completely no assistance. And then she put her head down. But that's a good, really, really good sign. It shouldn't be long. Hopefully she'll start to stand up. We're just going to keep on going until she actually does stand up, though. So we just wait for her. She has to kind of go at her own speed. There's nothing that we can do. We've given her all that we can. We've given her Jump Start. We've given her some selenium. We gave her vitamin A and D. She's getting stronger and stronger. Look at that. So she's like keeping her head up for longer periods of time. I mean, can you just imagine though? So she's been in Millie's belly for not quite a year. She had an introduction to this world that took less than 30 minutes. And then pretty soon she'll be up. That's pretty amazing for a little being to do.
People want to know what the pink jacket is for.
So the pink jacket is because whenever she was born, her temperature was almost 100, not quite 100. The temperature dropped to 98. It's now up in the mid-99s. And so really in order for them to digest the colostrum, which is the first milk from the mama, it has to, the temperature of the baby needs to be really close to 100. And so I'm just trying to get her as warm as I can, which is why we brought her out towards the sun, so that she could get as much warmth from the sun as possible. We sometimes have to heat them up. So Zoe's baby that was born yesterday, her temp went down to 95. With that being said, we did have to warm her up, so we used a dog heater and warmed her up, but a dog blow dryer. But with this little one, I don't really see any reason for that. So we took her temperature, was in the high 99s. It then went down to 98. I took it again, it was 99, and I just took it and it was like in the mid 99s. So she's coming back up, she's heating up nicely. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. All right, come on, little one. Let's see if we can get you, let's see what you think about standing. What do you think about this? One leg? Nope. Come on. Got to keep your head up. Head up. What's it feel like to stand? There you go. There you go. Whoa, boom.
What's the average temp of an alpaca?
It's right around 100. So it can be anywhere from like 100 to 102. So if we were to take Millie's temperature, it'd probably be in the low 100s. So Millie was born, I believe, probably in 2018. So Millie is 6 years old. They can have, the gestation for an alpaca is about almost a year, 11 and a half months. They can have babies every single year. If we wanted to, we could get Millie pregnant anywhere after 8 days after birth to 30 days after birth. So we are in Wisconsin, okay, and it is the end of September. Nobody else is getting pregnant this year that's not already pregnant. And the reason is that I don't want to have, like, having these late September births is not ideal for where we live, just because of the amount of cold that we're going to get. So it is already starting to get cooler at night. I would, they'll do fine. I just feel better whenever they have a little bit more weight on them as we enter into the cold winter season. Not essential. I know that some people have alpacas year-round up here, although that is the exception and not the rule. Most people up in these northern states tend to have their alpacas May, June, July, maybe August. September births are pretty unusual, being so far north as we are. But obviously, she's gonna do just fine. We're just gonna have to make sure she stays coated, maybe in the winter, and just have to kind of keep an eye on her. But she'll be fine.
People keep suggesting to name her Tina
Tina.
from Napoleon
Are you guys
Dynamite.
videoing? Are you guys videoing?
Yep.
Yeah, we're just on live.
Oh, do you want us to?
Oh, you can stay here.
All right, so we have more people here that are just visiting, coming on farm tours. They get to see an awesome thing. So I'm supporting her, but it's good for her to at least feel what it's like to get up, right? She's gonna, if I were to let go, she would fall down. But it's nice of her to be up and to kind of feel what it's like to get up. Maybe get her bearings a little bit. Got to get these front feet just a little bit up.
This is Eagle Eye Farm.
Yep, this is Eagle Eye Farm. So Eagle Eye Farm is in River Falls, Wisconsin. You can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Woo! Down she goes. We also have a website. It's eagleeyefarm.net.
Silly baby, you want to go see her? Yeah, go see her. Oh, okay. That's unhelpful.
All right. Come on, little one. Up you go. Let's put you back here. Put you more in the sun. And then we can let you sit down.
That was born this morning.
You can sit down. There you go. All right. I know, Millie. I'm just trying to help her. I know. Why don't you work? I'm going to let you work on getting her up then. Let's see if you can work your magic. Okay? I'll leave her alone. You do your thing.
Someone asked if Millie will get upset if the baby doesn't get up soon. Or like how her behavior wise.
I don't know exactly what she'll do. I mean, she's being obviously a very good mom. So Millie's just sitting right next to her baby, letting her baby do her thing. Obviously, Millie doesn't have a problem. She is trying to gently encourage her baby. But this is what they do. If Millie was really concerned, she would probably be nudging her, telling her to get up. You did see that a little bit earlier. But I think she's okay with her just taking her time. It's really humans that are more impatient than are the animals themselves. Animals know that Mother Nature will do its thing, and whatever happens, happens. Not that I'm worried in this case, but it's humans that tend to be most impatient. I'm going to give her just a tiny bit more K-Row syrup. She did pretty well after getting that first bout of K-Row. So this is just K-Row syrup like you would get from the store. All right. Come on, sweetie. You got it. I want you to kind of get up. Yes, I do. She has a really nice suckle. Okay. Let's use that suckle. Let's use that suckle. Get up. Start nursing. We're all waiting for you. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was the best attempt yet. That's certainly cute, isn't it? Look at her nestled in here with her mama. Well, not on your side. You could actually get up. That would be awesome. I know, baby. Come on. Look at that. Oh! Each attempt is she's getting stronger. All right, I'm gonna go get a bottle. I'm actually gonna milk and get some milk out of Millie, and then we will give it to the baby.
The baby was just born this morning, like an hour ago. Oh, that fly. She is supposed to nurse. She just hasn't stood up yet. So Carrie is going to milk Millie and give her the milk via a bottle, for those of you asking. We have Millie. Look at her tongue. Oops.
All right, hey Millie. Do you think you can stand up for me? I'd like to get some milk for your baby. Can I get some milk for your baby? Thank you. All right. All right, Millie. All right, well, we're gonna, oh! Well, that was gross. All right, Millie. All right, we'll have to do that whenever we have help. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll tell you. Yeah. Thank you. Come on, little one. Oh, come on. smelling Kate's Vikings jersey. What do you think that means? Do you think that means she's for the Vikings, or is she for the Packers? Big Vikings versus Packers game this weekend. So she's not standing up completely on her own, but obviously I'm only using one hand. There she is. She's on her own. There she goes. Come on, baby. Let's go. You're okay. Keep on going. Okay, there she is. She's standing all on her own. She falls over just a little bit, but then she's able to get herself back up. So this is me. I'm completely away from her, not supporting her whatsoever, and she's up on her own. So next thing that will happen. Yep, good job. Good job. You did that. Next thing that'll happen, she'll have to take a couple of steps. So look at her. She's like, I'm completely away from her. This is all her. She'll probably fall over again, and that'll be okay. She's up on her own. She needs to walk a little bit, and then she can go over and start nursing. Such great news, right? This is exactly what's supposed to happen. She just took a little bit longer than all of us would like. She's just, but that's us being humans and being impatient. That's nothing against her. She'll be just fine. Oh, there she is. Millie. Oh, keep on standing. There you go. All right. That was a good try. Let's take a few second breather, and then we'll get you back up again. Yeah. That was good. All right. Let's keep on trying. Up you go. Up. Shake it off. Yep. Shake it off. Okay. There you go. Good girl. All right. So this is Nikki. So Nikki works here. And so she's able to get up with a little assistance.
Okay.
Millie gave me a nice spit shower whenever I tried to get the milk. So I think the best course of action for us to do is just to let Mother Nature do its thing. Because all of us are going to end up smelling like alpaca spit. But anyway, oh, look at that. She's moving on her own. This is awesome news. Awesome, awesome news. She's getting stronger and stronger each minute. This is exactly what we want to have happen. Look at that, those lips moving. That means she wants that milk. So she knows that that's her mama. She knows that she has to get to the milk bar. She just has to find it. Sometimes this is a little frustrating for all involved. As they tend to try to suck on things that are not producing milk. Yep, she's licking and looking. That's the best. Licking and looking. Oh! Then down she goes. All right. Let's move you over here, little one. Let's move you over here so that you have a little bit more room to do your business. There you go. Okay. You can do this. We're all rooting and cheering for you. All of us. All of us on the internet. All of us here. All of our guests. Look at that. Look at that mouth. There we go. We are in a metal barn, so sometimes I will just say it is a little harder to keep that internet connection. But Nikki's going to gently guide her. up to the teat. Anyway, I know that she's going to get plenty of milk from Mama. Mama has lots of milk. Oh, look at this. She's getting milk. She's getting that first colostrum.
People are wondering if we're forcing it.
If we're forcing it?
Yeah, forcing her to.
We're not, I wouldn't say that we're forcing it. We're just assisting.
You gotta get the first taste of it.
Yeah, we have to get the first taste of colostrum on her lips. So once she gets the taste of colostrum on her lips, then she'll know that's where she's supposed to go. So alpacas are a little bit more finicky than maybe some other animals, and the fact that it's really important that you make sure that they get the first colostrum. So she does have to have that 10% colostrum within the first 24 hours. There she goes. All right, so maybe we will just give her just a few more minutes. Let's see if we can, or if Nikki wants to keep on going. So this is frustrating for everybody. Like I said, this is a very frustrating moment. But you can see Millie is standing right here. Millie's being very stoic. So what she does is she pushes those back legs out a little bit to create space. You can see that there's not a ton of space. Look at that little mouth going. She wants that colostrum so bad. And she needs it for her energy. There she goes. Okay, so she's licking them. She's not sucking on them. She's licking them. That's like how Nikki was trying to be in there and helping. Yep, did you hear? I heard the sucking. There she goes. She's getting it, okay? So they know to go to all four. So this just takes a little bit of time, okay? So, you know, she probably got, you know, maybe a half an ounce, quarter an ounce, and then it'll be enough to get her a little bit more strength, okay? So look at this. So her legs are already straightening out a little bit, and then what will happen is she'll come back for more, okay? So this is a long process. It takes a good 24 hours for them to actually get the whole idea of nursing. But here she is again. So she's trying, okay? She's just going to keep on trying and trying and trying. But she's doing an awesome job. All right, so I think what we're going to do now is we'll just keep on helping her. We'll come back later and continue to, so we'll be out here with them. But I think we're going to log off of live right now. And then we will let them do their thing. We'll let them bond a little bit, and we'll be back later. But we're going to continue to monitor this little baby, make sure that she gets enough milk and that she gets enough energy. So she will definitely not be left alone. Isn't that a cute picture? That's the cutest. And so we'll be monitoring, making sure that she gets enough milk. It just sometimes takes them a little bit of time to get started. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.